this is Sharon. We are part of group number 6. Our topic that we had been given was the topic of trust. We were given the topic of trust, and we were challenged to define what trust meant with our group. And to us, trust was vulnerability, it was community, it was sharing. Trust was a little bit about openness, and you had to be aware of what's around you. And so we kind of decided that we needed to address this to create a sense of community.
So our main concept was basically to have an area where people can come together and be together and build their trust within the community. And the project we're about to show you is a concept and an example of a future expansion into a network of buildings. So the issue that we have is at Yacht 569, where there's a building, a youth building, and it was burnt down because it was basically not a nice place to be in, and since then this ground has remained untouched by people, and people don't really feel safe. Based on interviews we conducted with people who live around the area of Yacht 569, they feel that it's not a necessarily safe place for them to be, so we would like to change that and build a community.
So the project, we decided to take what once was, which was a place that was not exactly a desirable place to be, and we envisioned this sort of integrated communal garden that was allowing everybody to come together. So basically what we have envisioned here is there's many different aspects to this building, but most importantly is it's a place of food, it's a place of gathering. So what would take place here is there's the internal gardens and the waterfall. From this, it's an example of a project that is very scalable. So this building would be kind of a smaller scale of what can be done to demonstrate other places, other communities, and it can grow and be bigger. So there would be, so here there would be a communal kitchen. There would be a place to grow the food, to harvest the food. This isn't to necessarily feed the nearby neighborhood, it's just to demonstrate that it is a possibility to grow local food and to have it close by. So we're kind of marrying the idea of rural gardening in an urban environment, and we want to integrate this together. So this building is very significant. There's lots of meaning behind it. The glass is, it represents transparency, because we believe that transparency is very important to trust. So it is literally transparent, and it is important to know where your food comes from, and I think that that's very important. We did conduct some surveys, and that was very important to people. We want to know what we're eating. And then the archway, kind of the bridge, it connects the old and the new, the past and the future. It connects the people to their food.
So basically, for the future, we think to expand this network, so to have different areas all over the city where we could grow these different vegetables, and where people could come together and learn and share recipes on the vegetables that they're growing. And we have a working prototype of the app that we would use for this community of people. And basically it's where people can come in and put up their profiles and what they like and connect with each other based on similar interests involving food. And And then we also have a working Facebook bot. You can scan the QR codes that we've put around the canteen, and it's interactive. So the Facebook bot will help you navigate through the Facebook page that we've also created.
Oh yes, okay. So kind of to wrap things up, the point of all of our different executions, meaning the building and the app and the website and the Facebook page, the point is to use those digital applications to introduce the idea, but the main point is to bring everyone together to this location, and then the digital applications can also help to spread the word and let people know more about this kind of movement that we would like to start. So the building itself is kind of a small little prototype, and from here it's a scalable project. This can be transferred to other locations, other lots within the city. It can be used or transferred to other cities from there. And so yes, that's kind of what we wanted to wrap up, was that it's a network of buildings from other locations, and that shares the same values and practices, and it would just keep growing from there. Thank you.